Hey guys, week 5, Piffles Pick 6, pifflespodcast.com on YouTube. I'm Greg. Thanks once again for joining us. Another 4-2 week last week, bringing the total to 12-6. We're winning more than we're losing, so that's a bonus. However, let's hope we can crank it up a bit and get some 5-1s and maybe even a perfect week. Let's kick this thing off. Kicking us off at number 6, Carolina Panthers at Detroit Lions. Who likes a cat fight? Before I get started, though, I kind of need to talk about Cam Newton's comments from earlier today. Come on, Cam. It's 2017. Yes, she's a female journalist. She's a journalist. She is good at what she does. She asks you a legit question, and I don't care if you think it's funny. I don't care if you think it's cute. Come on, man up. That was BS. You look like garbage, and your sponsorship deals are probably going to drive for a little bit. Back to the game, though. It opened at 2.5 for Detroit. It is slowly increasing. Money's coming in on Detroit. The Lions are for real. However, the Panthers can score, as proven what they did to my Patriots last week. I wanted to lean Panthers, and I don't know if this is the garbage effect with Newton or not. However, Lions are for real. I really believe in them this year. Take the Lions to cover, especially if you get it at 2 or 2.5. I picked the Lions. Sorry. Number 5, Los Angeles Chargers, still hard to say, at New York Giants. We're at week 5, people, and we still have teams that have not won a game yet. And that's both the Chargers and the Giants. So one of these teams has to win, barring an act of God. Giants have looked absolutely horrible. Chargers have looked worse. On the plus side, though, they don't have any home fans, so no one can actually wear bags over their heads. Giants opened up at 3.5-point favorites. It's pretty much stayed constant there. I don't see that changing. Expect the Giants to break the slide. I would say cover. I like the money line more than anything, but at home, the cover is a good call. Number 4, Baltimore Ravens at the Oakland Raiders. This game opened at -4 for Oakland as a heavy favorite, but since Carr's gone down, that number has gone down as well. The Ravens are now only a 2.5-point underdog. Yes, missing Carr is going to hurt Oakland in the short term. However, EJ Manuel is actually pretty decent. Defense is actually really strong too. They're like 5th against the air attack. And the Ravens and Flacco have not been great. If this number keeps on falling, definitely take Oakland to cover this number. So 2.5, definitely take it. You see it less than that, jump all over it. Oakland will cover that number. Number 3, the 2-2 New York Jets versus the 0-4 Cleveland Browns. You think this one would be simple? It's amazingly complex. I got a mea culpa. I told you to take the Jags last week. That was my number 1 pick. And the Jags let me down. I hate them so much right now. However, this week, Cleveland is maybe 0-4. However, some sportsbooks have them favored. Other sportsbooks have the Jets favored. Essentially, this game's a pick'em. On a slight note, fantasy-wise, Duke Johnson for Cleveland is a beast. If you can get him, get him. I got him early in my league, and he's been cranking out the points. And that's why I like Cleveland in this one. I think they're going to cover. They're going to cover a slight spread. If you can get them as the Jets as a favorite, you're going to make more money that way. Cleveland's getting their first win this week. You can book it. I mean it this time. And so help me God, if the Jets win this week, I'm never betting against the Jets again this year. Number 2, Seattle Seahawks versus Los Angeles Rams. This game opened up as a 2.5 road favorite for the Seahawks. It has taken a big swing the other way. The Rams are now favored everywhere. It's a slight favorite, however, it swung over 3 points. Few reasons for that. People are starting to believe in the Rams. They've got a very high-powered offense. Goff has got that offense under control. Gurley's playing back the way people expected him to play. Seattle is the walking wounded right now. Their IR is an all-star roster, so they're hurt. So I like the Rams to carry the number. I've seen it at 1.5. I've seen it at 2. Either way, Rams are going to win. Money line spread, take it. Finally, at number 1, our only undefeated team, the Kansas City Chiefs, at the Houston Texans. I don't know how to describe this game. As big as a swing the last game took, I just described, this one took a bigger swing. It opened up as KC as a 3.5-point favorite. I've seen places where Houston is now favored by 1.5. That's a 5-point swing. KC's the only undefeated team. They have looked really good the last 5 weeks, or 4 weeks, I should say, and they are getting absolutely no respect. Take KC to win. I don't care if they're the dog. I don't care if it's in Houston. KC is going to remain undefeated this game. I don't see how they can lose. They are playing phenomenally, and Andy Reid is no longer out-coaching himself. It's kind of impressive. That's going to be it for this week. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching. At pifflespodcast.com, at Greg on Sports. Check us out. We've got a bunch of new stuff. CFL season, playoffs are coming. We're kicking that off. And if you only care about the NFL, check out other stuff. If you want to talk, if you got any questions, at Greg on Sports. Let's make this fun. Let's get wild. Let's get crazy. See you guys next week. Go football.